Bitcoin went back up to about 89,400. Is this the beginning of a Santa rally, or is this a fake out and actually the beginning of a Grinch dump? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 4 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is at $88,000. Now let's start off here with the 2-week chart. And I was telling you guys, if we close this red in about 2 days and 3 hours, this could be tweezer tops and we could be heading for more downside. Today we started moving a little bit up. The goal would be to get above 90k so that this candle could close green, and maybe we have a shot to start making a run towards this 21 moving average, which is currently at 102,643. The stochastics are low enough that maybe we could start heading back up. Now on the weekly chart, I'm liking this candle. Now yesterday was red, we were falling below the 100 moving average, and now we're at a indecisive wick. This hardly has a body here. It was way better than yesterday. It looks like we might be making a run back up to the 80 moving average at 90,926. Stochastics are also low enough that maybe they could run together with the 2-week chart. That would be bullish. Now on the other time frames, if we see the 6-day chart, we're trying to get back above this 100 moving average. On the 5-day chart, this is looking like an indecisive candle here, so it looks like we might be heading back up to test this 100 moving average that's currently at 94,448. That's where we have a lot of resistance. As you can see here with these wicks, we haven't been able to get back above that 100 moving average. That would be the goal. Now on the 3-day chart, the stochastics are kind of indecisive. This could continue going up or we could start rolling over. Right now we have a green candle. This closes in a day and 3 hours. If we could close green, these could be tweezer bottoms and we could come back up. This could be some type of a double bottom. We have to get back above this 200 moving average, which is currently at 89,196, to stay, I would say, neutral to a little bit bullish, at least to get some movement to the upside. We are still a little bit far away from the 21 moving average. That's currently at 96,630. We still have a shot to get above 95k here. On the 2-day chart, the stochastics are toppy, but now look at this. If we zoom in, we're starting to see a little curvature. Maybe we could come back up and do a double top here with the stochastics RSI, maybe drag up here for a little bit. We're starting to get a green candle as well. This closes in a day and 3 hours. We have to get back above this 21 moving average. That's currently at 91,234. Here I was telling you guys, maybe this could be a possible double bottom. This is what I'm hoping for, especially now since it looks like we might be curving up. Now on the daily chart, stochastics are low. We could start getting up here or we could drag. I'm hoping we could get up here, but look, wick on all these candles. There's resistance here on this 21 moving average at 89,700. If we could get above that, we could go and try to test this 50 moving average, which is currently at 94k. Preferably we could try to get above this 50 moving average. Now the other time frames do look a lot better. The 22-hour, you can see the stochastics are on the way up, the RSI is on the way up. We are getting rejected off this 21 moving average, but it's not over. We still have an hour before this candle closes. With the stochastics still being low, the next candle could make us get back above the 21 moving average. 8-hour to 10-hour chart, stochastics still have room to continue going up. Here we did get back above the 21 moving average. This candle closes in about 3 hours. If we could stay above this 21 moving average, that would be a little bit bullish there. 8-hour chart, stochastics are getting toppy. We're fighting to get back above this 21 moving average. 4-hour chart, stochastics are toppy. Now yesterday we kind of double topped here. It looked like we were rolling over. Now we're coming back up to do a triple top. We got above the 21 moving average. We're trying to get above the 50. What's important is for us to get above this 200 moving average. That's currently at 89,540. Kind of looks like some type of a triple bottom here. Now if we get above the 200 moving average, that would be good. We haven't been able to really do that with strength, but if you think about it, even if we did this with strength and got all the way back up here, that would be a big candle. But still, we have resistance on these wicks here, which is at like around 94,500. We would still have to get above this price range for me to be bullish, because as time goes on, this 200 moving average is going to keep on getting lower and lower. So at some point, getting above the 200 moving average is not going to mean that much on the 4-hour unless we start getting above this resistance here. Now on the 2-hour chart, we see that the stochastics kind of want to make another move up. We still have resistance here. We have to get above this 200 moving average. 1-hour chart, we're trying to see if we could get above that as well. It looks like we could make it. The stochastics are on the way up. This candle closes in about an hour. We haven't been able to successfully stay above the 200 moving average. Let's see if we could do it now. Once again, if we get to the 200 moving average, stochastics are toppy, we roll over and we lose this 21 moving average, I would be expecting more downside. Now that I'm looking at this, this could kind of be an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder, head. We could be making the right shoulder here. And let's see what the measure move to this could be. be. And this measured move could take us to about 93K, 92,554. So let's look out for that. We would need to break above with strength, like I said, above this 200 moving average. This pattern is not looking too bad with the stochastics being low. So let's see if that ends up playing out. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. Let's see what happens with that. 15-minute chart, we are getting a little bit toppy here. And, you know, this kind of does look kind of like a cup and handle as well. This could probably take us up above 90K. So right now, it kind of looks like we want to make a run above 90K. Again, we need to get confirmation. We have to make sure that that happens. I would take a look at the 1-hour chart and see what ends up happening if we could get above this 200 moving average with candles closing above the 200 moving average. Wicks don't count. As you can see, wick here, we got rejected. Wicks here, we got rejected. Wicks here, we got rejected. We got to close a candle above the 200 moving average and then close a few more candles above it. And that will give me some confidence that we might be making it at least back up to 94K and test that resistance. All right, guys. So that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.